Universal Sports, and we're live and direct from the ICC Academy at Sports City in Dubai. And the ICC T20 World Cup is not far away. It's going to be from the Caribbean and the US, and all the major players are going to be there. And I want to take a couple of minutes of your time just to talk about who is going to lift that trophy when it comes down to final time. The first thing that we want to talk about, and it always happens in all major sporting events, I'm not sure how the ICC manage this, but it's going to be the two big rivals, India versus Pakistan. And before I carry on, make sure you do follow, like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments, Team India, Team Pakistan, who's going to win this match. And before actually doing this video, what I found interesting is if you want to get yourself to the India versus Pakistan game, it's going to cost you $20,000. This is the magnitude of this game. What do you think? Is it right? What are the ICC doing with the pricing structure? Is it business sense? Let me know in the comments. But in terms of the big match, we all know India have the superior record over Pakistan when it comes to ICC events. But recently Pakistan have beaten India in some of the ICC tournament finals. But I would still say India will be favourite for that game. They should be favourites and always are favourites for the major sporting events. But it has been many years now since India have lifted an ICC trophy. So let me know in the comments, do you think India will lift the ICC 2020 World Cup? Let's get to Pakistan. So Pakistan's squad hasn't been officially announced. Babar Azam is back in as the captain. After the short interval he had without not being the captain. One thing I will say about Pakistan is you can never rule Pakistan out. When it comes to all formats of the game, Pakistan usually prioritise the T20, the PSL is booming. You can never rule Pakistan out, but you just never know what Pakistan's going to show up. Let me know in the comments, do you think it's going to be Pakistan who lifts the T20 World Cup? Let's talk on to about some of the other countries. England, they've recently hired a new psychologist after the debacle, after the absolute shocking performance in the World Cup, the ICC World Cup. England, prior to that, were the reigning champions. Prior to that, they'd won the T20 championships. So they come here with major clout, but they're going to come here with a revamped squad, new players. Can they acclimatise to what is going to be quite different for many of the countries? Pitches in the West Indies, pitches in the US, how much do we know about them? How are they going to perform? How will the teams do their tactical analysis when it comes to this T20 World Cup? We're going to have to wait and see. But England, we can't rule them out, but I just don't think, I think they were so bad in the last, even though it was a different format, I don't think England will be able to lift this trophy. But let me know in the comments, what do you think? Can England win the T20 World Cup? Reigning ICC World Cup champions, and my pick always for all tournaments, Australia, the juggernaut Aussies, the bright yellow army. They will be going into this tournament as favourites. However, to do the double, the 50 over ODI and the 2020 double, it's always very difficult. It doesn't happen quite often. But you can never rule Australia out. They are the heavyweight players. They have won the most ICC trophies. But let me know in the comments, do you think Australia will be the ones lifting that trophy when it comes to final time? But like we said, Universal Sports, we want to cover all the major sporting events. We've been in Riyadh for the boxing. We've been in Riyadh for Al Nassr versus Al Hilal for the Saudi Pro League. We've got lots of coverage, lots of different sports. The T20 World Cup's coming up, so make sure you stay tuned for that. FA Cup final on Saturday. So a lot of things to look forward to on Universal Sports. A big massive thank you for everyone who's shown their support, and make sure you tuned in because we've got some really good content for you coming up. And once again, make sure you follow, like and subscribe. And for now, peace out.